welcome to episode 69 of Online Marketing Lessons. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, rapidboostmarketing.com. In yesterday's episode in 68, we talked about it, why voice search is so important and how basically why you should be paying attention to it, because numbers and the data is telling us that the use of voice search is increasing. And with all these devices, home automation devices now, and having smartphones in our hands all the time, voice search is actually increasing. I think it's over 100% increase year over year. And that's not only in just millennials and younger people. This is that this is the usage is also very high in people over 44, over 55, because of the I think this distracted driving laws. And also a lot of people now have home automation from Amazon, from Google, or whatnot. So how you can optimize it? So there is a basically 5-step process, right, which you can follow. Number one is natural language and casual conversations. When people are usually using voice search versus keyboard, they might not be as natural, but in voice search, they're very natural. So try to optimize your content for natural language and casual conversations. Number two, optimize it for mispronounced words. You have no idea how many people actually if you actually sometimes pronounce optimize it or mispronounce words, you end up ranking for the main keyword too. So this is a big area of opportunity. You should be optimizing your website for competitor keywords. Descriptive and in-depth content. Number three, try to make your content in-depth and descriptive. Try to make sure that you're trying to solve problems, because Google have now semantic search. What Google is trying to say, that we are trying to find out the intent of the user behind it, the search. Maybe the user is typing certain words, but their intent is something different. So try to go in depth and try to be more descriptive with your content. Number four, continuous optimization of your on-site SEO. You cannot just optimize it, set it, and forget it. This strategy doesn't work. You have to keep playing with it, because the problem with that is you don't know at how well it is doing for search. Once you continue optimize it, you can check it on your Google webmasters console, and you can see that, okay, 90 days ago this specific page brought us 60 clicks. Today, last 30 days, this page brought us 100 clicks. You have to keep continuing optimizing it to increase the search traffic on that specific page. Number five, structured markups which enable rich results. So we know that Google wants you to tell Google whenever you're producing content and what this content is all about. Is it an event? Is it a recipe you're posting? Is it testimonial? Is it what is the more in-depth information you're going to provide through the structured markups, the more Google will show that in the search results, and more higher click-through ratio you will get. And from that's from people who are typing, but also from a voice search aspect, Google will rank you higher, because now you're using structured markups which basically enable rich results in the SERPs. So what you should be focusing on, right? Questions are the biggest opportunity, and all these things are in the show notes, guys, so you can go and check it out. Number one thing, what you should be focusing on: questions. Biggest opportunity. We know that people are asking questions in the voice search the most. Who, why, what, where, when, all those kind of questions. Very interesting, and it has had year over year increased very high. So you should be paying attention to questions. Number two, focus on microdata. And you know that schema.org contains over 100 types of microdatas, like events, organizations, persons, books, movies, music, reviews, goes on and on. Try to tell Google that what your content is all about, and choose your schema tag properly. If you use that, it will help you rank higher. Again, a really good area of opportunity. Number three, mobile optimization and experience. Very critical again. Google is tracking that how many people, when they come on your website on mobile through search or through mobile browsing, how long do they stick on your website? How many actually just bounce back by spending 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds? When people bounce back, technically you're losing that traffic and you're losing the authority with Google, because Google thinks that your content is not good enough for it to send traffic. So pay particular attention to your mobile optimization and how your user experience is on the mobile, because it's really important. Your website will rank higher if you have a better user experience than the other person who might have a better content. So it's a very critical thing that makes sure the user experience is very important. And we all know that, like, Google did announce it last year, and I think they announced it again 2 months ago, that they will be bringing voice search data into the Google Webmasters console. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because if we get this data in a Google voice search console, it will be a game changer, because then you can start optimizing it. You start, like, seeing that what's working. Right now it doesn't segment out the data. It's showing you that it's coming from organic, but it doesn't segment out that this is actually coming in from, like, a Google voice search. I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early in another online marketing episode 70. My name is Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, rapidboostmarketing.com. Have a good day, make it count. Bye bye.